One of the quotes that I have in it is, you spell cheat. What did I say? Cheat is spelled with two I's. Insecurity and immaturity. Come on. Come on. Put it on the shirt. Y'all don't bite that because I'm
CHIIT.
Mm-hmm. Cheat. You think cheater. Cheat all the time. But
I like that, man. But it's true though. It is true. It is but it's hard to get to the bottom of because we don't know, we aren't connected with our emotions. We aren't willing to actively pursue or understand the depth of why we feel the way we feel. We will easily attach it to masculinity or we'll say stuff like logically men are just, naturally predisposed to spread their seed. Right. We'll say all the things that sound good, but the reality is like, you're not an animal. Right. Why are we doing that? Why are we comparing ourselves like, well, if you look at all the animals in the world, like, or this and that, it's like a lion sleeps with all the... You're not a lion, dog. Right, when's the last time you went hunting? When's the last time you slept out in the jungle somewhere? When's the last time you fought off something? Like, that's just not who you are. Let's stop
fighting off these ladies every day, playboy.
But we'll lie to ourselves and we'll say these things to make us feel better about ourselves, which ultimately goes back to what we said at the beginning of this, is like the am I enough question is the one that plagues us the most and causes us the most stress, causes us to do the most stupid things because we can't answer that question for ourselves and we look to someone else to answer it for us. And when they don't, we try a bunch of foolish things. We end up stabbing ourselves in the back or shooting ourselves in the foot until eventually somebody comes along, whether it be the good woman in our life, or, if we're lucky, we get therapy before we get there. But the good woman in our life, we get to her, we find her, and then we screw it up. And then we realize, oh man, we just lost the best woman that we ever had. Yeah. And then we're heartbroken and then we're terrible for everybody else after that.
Yikes.
But it happens all the time. And we don't talk to each other about it. We just let it happen to somebody else. And then we lie to them about like everything else. Like, oh man, just keep playing the field. Let's be cool. Like have kids all over the place. You got the money. It don't matter. Like that's one of the things that bothers me the most. I think Nick Cannon's cool. I think Cam Newton is cool, but they've kind of come under some fire about like their situation with having, 10 kids. And then people are like, oh, well, he can afford it. Those kids are living a life that most kids aren't able to live. And I'm like, yeah, they are, but they still don't have their dad.
Right.
There's no way. There's no way that he could be in the house or be present for 10 different kids by however many, even if it was 2. If it was 2 baby moms, right? Like he had 5 and 5. There's no way to be present for 5 kids at this house in this state and 5 kids. That's just not possible. So somebody is going to miss out. Somebody's going to be misguided. Somebody's going to not have a father. Somebody, even in the households where you live with your father, right? Like me and my sisters have a different dad. Literally, but my sisters were probably raised with my dad more than I was. And he's not their biological dad. But the reason I say we have different dads is because he's different with me than he is with them.
Okay.
And even with them, he's different with my younger sister than my older sister. So we all have a different dad. Like when we talk about it, like they say stuff about him and I'm like, really?
Say what?
He did what? He said what? Like he was never like that with me. And I would say he's great. Like you know what I mean? He's amazing. But like, they experienced him in a different way because he had to be different for them. And if you live in another state, in another country, not another country, but like another state, several million hours away, they're living without you. No matter how much money you provide, phone calls and FaceTimes and all that, it's very different.
Be enough. Yeah.
Very different. And so I like being present and being involved and being physically active solves a lot of these problems, from the cheating to the we talked about moms trying to overcome and take over and get Father's Day gifts. Like there's so many things that like father fathering and being present can fix if we allow it to. But we keep believing the stories that we're told about alpha maleism and spreading our seed and sowing the royal. You're not royal, dog. Listen.